The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary, over many quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I noted, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some summer," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. "Only this, and nothing else, nothing more." Ah, distinctly I remember, it was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrows, vainly I sought to borrow, for my book's success of sorrow for the lost Lenore. For a rare and radiant maiden, who the angels named Lenore, nameless here forevermore. And the silken, sad, uncertain rustling of each purple curtain filled me with fantastic terrors never felt before, so that now, to still the beating of my heart, I stood repeating, "'Tis some visitor threatening entrance at my chamber door. Some late visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. This is it, and nothing more." Presently, my soul grew stronger, hesitating then no longer. "Sir," I said, "or madam, truly your forgiveness I implore, but the fact is I was napping, and so gently you came rapping, and so faintly you came tapping at my chamber door, that I scarce was sure I heard you. Here I opened wide the door, darkness there, and nothing more." Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal dare to dream before. But the silence was unbroken, and the stillness gave no token, and the only word there spoken was the whispered word, "Lenore." Then I whispered and murmured back the word, "Lenore, merely this, and nothing more." Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning, soon again I heard a tapping somewhat louder than before. "Surely," said I, "surely that is nothing at my window lattice. Let me see then what thereat is, and this mystery explore. Let my heart be still a moment, and this mystery explore. 'Tis the wind, and nothing more." Open here I flung the shutter, when with many a flirt and flutter there stepped a stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not the least obedience made he, not a minute stopped or stayed he, but with the mind of lord or lady perched above my chamber door, perched upon the bust of Pallas just above my chamber door, perched and sat, and nothing more. Then this ebony bird beguiling my sad fancy into smiling, but a grave and stern decorum of the countenance it wore. "Through thy crest be scorn and shaven, thou," I said, "art sure no craven, ghastly, grim, and aged raven wandering from the nightly shore. Tell me what thy loving name is on the night's Plutonian shore." Quoth the raven, "Nevermore." Much I marvel this ungainly fowl, to hear discourse so plainly, for its answer little meaning, little relevancy bore. For we cannot help arguing that no living human being ever yet was blessed with seeing bird above his chamber door. Bird or beast upon the sculptured bust above his chamber door, for such name is Nevermore. But the raven, sitting lonely on the placid bust, spoke only that one word, as if his soul in that one word he did outpour. Nothing farther than he uttered, not a feather than he fluttered, till I scarcely more than muttered, "Other friends have flown before. On the morrow he will leave me, as my hopes have flown before." Then the bird said, "Nevermore." Startled at the stillness broken, my reply to a plight spoken, "Doubtless," I said I, "what it utters is only stock and store, caught from some unhappy master who a merciful disaster followed fast, and followed faster to the songs one burden bore, to the dirges of hope, the melancholy burr of nevermore." But the raven still beguiling, all my fancy into smiling, straight I wheeled a cushioned seat in front of bird, and bust and door. Then, upon the velvet sinking, I took myself to linking fancy unto fancy, thinking what this ominous bird of yore, with his grim, ungainly, ghastly gaunt, an ominous bird of yore, meant in croaking, nevermore. This I sat, engaged in guessing, but no syllable expressing, to the fowl whose fiery eyes now burn into my bosom's core. This and more I sat divining, with my head at ease reclining, on the cushion's velvet lining with the lamp-light gloated o'er, but whose velvet violet lining, with the lamp-light gloating o'er, she shall press, nevermore. Then the middle lot, the air grew denser, perfume from unseen censer, swung by Sephram, whose footfalls tinkled on the tufted floor. Wretched, I cry, thy gulf hath lent thee, by these angels have sent me, respite, ne me from thy memories of Lenore. Quaff, oh quaff is kind, the peef, and forget this lost Lenore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, I said I, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, whether tempter said or whether tempest tossed here this ashore, desolate yet undaunted, of his desert land enchanted, of his home by whore haunted, tell me truly, I implore, is there balm in Gilead? Tell me, I implore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, by the heaven that bends above us, by the God we both adore, tell the soul with summer laden if, within the distance Adene, it shall clasp a sainted maiden, whom the angels name Lenore. Clasp a rare and radiant maiden, whom the angels name Lenore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Be thou word a silent parting bird or fiend, I shrieked, upstarting, get thee back to the tempest of the night's Plutonian shore. Leave no black plume as a token of thy lie thou so hast spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken. Quit the bust above my door. Take the beak from out my heart, and take any form from off my door. Quoth the raven, nevermore. And the raven, never flitting, still is sitting, on the pallid bust of Pallas just above my chamber door. His eyes have all the seeming of a demon that is dreaming. And a light laid o'er him streaming throws his shadow on the floor. And my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted nevermore.